This is only the second show I've ever done this. I'm going to just do requests, and the first one I'm going to do is for you guys. This is Stan and Rachel, right? I've got y'all's names right. They were and they wanted this song last night, and I didn't do it. And I think I knew that you wanted it, and I think I sometimes have trouble going into this one. You know, there's a lot of stuff I can go into. In 1986, in June, I was down in South America with some pals, and we were just walking around. I mean, you know, you know, it was fun. We were young, and Peru at the time was probably not the ideal choice, but it was a beautiful place and people were real nice. But they were kind of in civil war, so we got there and it was fine for a while. We walked around, climbed some ice, and then ended up in Cusco, and we were on a train that trained to that famous, beautiful narrow gauge rail into Machu Picchu. And it was a nice, cool morning, and we got on the train, and I was sitting by a German boy, and his mother was right here, and his father was right here, and there was a bomb up on the luggage rack. Somebody had put in stolen dynamite and put it in a red backpack and put it right above this. As a German boy, put it right above this poor woman's head. And so it was like right there, and I talked to the German boy for a minute, and then looked back, and then the bomb went off, and it killed that poor lady, and it killed this boy's father, who was right in front of me, and then killed the little boy. It took several hours for him to die. I had a cut artery and cut vein, and blew my ears in, and really I ended up with gangrene and renal failure. It was a really difficult. It was awful for those people and difficult for the survivors. But you know, I couldn't figure out what it is to say what it's like to be in an explosion. You know, you see all pictures and it's one thing, but if you're in one, man, it's a pretty bad deal. And we got a lot of people coming back from overseas that are facing a lot of post-traumatic issues, which I understand. It's hard to understand what any of that is. But anyway, what broke kind of let me start writing again and understand what I want to say was this song right here, which I almost never do, to be honest. And it took one, as Hemingway said, it took one true line. I had to say, sitting on the train to Machu Picchu, the passenger car explodes, and once I was able to say that, sitting on the train to Machu Picchu, the passenger car explodes. There's not enough time to say goodbye. There's not enough time to know what's gone wrong. God have mercy. I believe my heart has failed. Smoke rises through a hole in the roof. The dead say fare thee well. I swear, doctor, don't you have anything like morphine for this pain? I swear, Jesus, take me now. I do believe I'm about to go insane. I'm looking back at the world as one who is leaving in a dream come right out of hell. Smoke rises through a hole in the roof. The dead say fare thee well. No one is just an observer. The same bell tolls for the served and the servant, for the strong, the weak, for the weary and the brave. Everybody ride come judgment day, 'cause trains explode, steel flies, and the sisters ring the Catholic bells. Smoke rises through a hole in the roof. The dead say fare thee well. I'm sitting on the train to Machu Picchu. Passenger car explodes. There's not enough time to say goodbye. There's not enough time to know what's gone wrong. God have mercy. I believe my heart has failed. Smoke rises through a hole in the roof. The dead say fare thee well. Smoke rises through a hole in the roof. The dead say fare thee well.